Hello and welcome to another video on computer networking. In this video I will explain about the general wireless topology. So we can build wireless topology in a number of ways. Some of them are as follow: WPAN, WLAN, WMAN and WMAN. WPAN means wireless personal area network, WLAN means wireless local area network, WMAN means wireless metropolitan area network, and wireless WAN means WWAN means wireless wide area network. So first of all, let's define what is topology. Topology is the schematic representation of nodes or devices which you will connect wirelessly is called wireless topology. So now let's discuss them one by one. Wireless PAN. In which situation or which are the requirement in which you will need wireless PAN? So if you are interested to connect something that is very close to you, a wireless PAN would be the solution to choose if you wanted to wirelessly connect to something that is very close to you. So if something or some devices which are in very short distance with you, so wireless PAN would be the solution. So let's see what are the characteristics of wireless PAN. A wireless PAN has the following characteristics. The range is short, about 20 feet. The devices must be in range of 20 feet. 8 active devices. You can connect at most 8 active devices, while passive device you can connect more, but if they are active it must not exceed 8. Unlicensed 2.4 GHz spectrum. You can use in wireless PAN unlicensed 2.4 GHz spectrum. So unlicensed. There are two types of license free band for radio communication. Let me just explain you it. One is ISM, which is industrial scientific medical band, and the another is UNI, UNI, sometimes it's pronounced it UNI. So these are the two free license band which are available. So wireless PAN is using unlicensed 2.4 GHz spectrum. It's also called a piconet. We call sometimes wireless PAN a piconet. The most common wireless PAN is Bluetooth. It's called Bluetooth. You know, it's a technology. Next we go to wireless LAN, wireless local area network. It's operate in 2.4 GHz or 5 GHz spectrum. So you have the choice either to operate in 2.4 GHz or 5 GHz spectrum. A larger range than a wireless PAN, close to 100 meters from AP to client. AP means access point. In this wireless LAN you have a larger range. In the wireless PAN you have at least 20 feet, but here you have the distance of 100 meters, so it gives you more mobility. To achieve further distance, more power output is required. Now to increase this distance you need to produce more power output, but you must be restricted because you cannot output more power than permitted. It is not personal, so more clients are expected. Personal area network are personal to you, so you have few devices, while wireless local area network is not personal, so you can expect more devices. In that you can have at most 8 devices. Here you can have more than 8 devices. Wireless LAN are very flexible, so more than 8 active devices client are expected, unlike a wireless PAN, as I explained to you. Normally you find a mix of dual band wireless access point, laptop and desktop in a wireless LAN. You can have multiple kind of devices here. A wireless LAN operates in either the 2.4 GHz spectrum for 802.11bg or 5 GHz spectrum for 802.11a. These are the standard wireless standard: 802.11a, 11b, g, b and n. So it's defined various spectrum, so it can be operated in 802.11bg or 5 GHz spectrum for 802.11a spectrum. Now the frequency spectrum used by 802.11a, b, g and n are all unlicensed. Unlicensed means that you don't have to pay for these to use these frequency ranges. Wireless LAN cover larger area, they require more power output than a wireless LAN. One issue in wireless LAN is that you don't exceed the power rule that the government set for. Wireless LAN are designed to give mobile client access to network resources. What's the main purpose of wireless LAN is that it gives mobile user client access to resources. Wireless LAN much more complex than wireless LAN. It is much more complex than wireless LAN. What makes wireless LAN flexible is that the fact that the AP and the client are dual band. It's in dual band, not single band, it's dual band. Another topology is WMAN, wireless metropolitan area network. Speed decreases as the distance increases. Here we have one problem in wireless, that speed decreases as the distance increases. Because we have more distance here in wireless LAN, so the speed will be decreased, close to broadband speed versus Ethernet speed. Wireless LAN used as a backbone, point to point or point to multi-point. Most well known is WiMAX. The most well known example of wireless LAN is WiMAX. WiMAX is a standard, or it's WiMAX, worldwide interoperability for microwave access. It's a family of wireless communication standard initially designed to provide 30 to 40 megabit per second data rate. With 2011 update providing up to 1 gigabit per second for fixed station, so it increased up to 1 gigabit per second. It's a family of wireless communication standard. Wireless LAN are used as a backbone service, point to point or even point to multi-point link that can be a replacement for technologies such as T1 and T3. With this technology, it would be possible to replace T1 and T3. The T carrier is a member of series of carrier system developed by the AT&T Bell Laboratory for digital transmission of multi-max telephone call. T1 line has, for example, T1, it has a throughput of 1.54 megabit per second. While T3 has 312 megabit per second, and it has got 672 channel. So you have more channel available in this T3 line. Sometimes a wireless LAN can use unlicensed frequency. However, this isn't always a preferred solution because others could use the same frequency, thus causing interference. For example, if you use in wireless LAN unlicensed frequency, so it has advantage because you don't have to pay for these frequency, but there is a disadvantage. Disadvantages mean that other people can also use the same frequency, so you will have more interference. Many wireless LAN prefer to use a licensed frequency range. However, this requires payment for exclusive right. For this, you have to pay to the government, and you have to obtain a license to use this frequency. In different countries, there is different regulatory body. The most widely known wireless LAN is WiMAX 802.16b. WiMAX can be used to offer last mile access as an alternative to broadband services such as DSL or cable connection. It could be a alternative solution for DSL or wireless connection or cable connection. WiMAX is an excellent solution where facility or distance are a limitation. Where you have distance limitation, in that case WiMAX is the best solution. With WiMAX you pay a service provider for access because the cost of deployment is normally very high. When you use WiMAX you have to pay for the service provided a cost because you have to use their infrastructure. Wireless WAN. Another topology is wireless WAN, the last one. It has got low data rates, pay per use. If you use it, you have to pay per use. High cost of deployment cost is very high. Cellular service is a wireless WAN and probably offer data access as well as voice access. Cellular service is a wireless WAN. This is an example of wireless WAN, and probably offer data access as well as voice access. You have two access, voice as well as data. The data rate are probably around 115 kilobit per second, although some provider offer higher data rate. It can be much greater than 115 kilobit per second. The most widely deployed wireless WAN technology are Global System for Mobile Communication (GSM) and Code Division Multiple Access. So let me discuss this GSM and CDMA. GSM is a standard developed by the European Telecommunication Standard Institute (ETSI). European Telecommunication Standard Institute. To describe the protocol for second generation, normally it's called 2G. In some countries it is called 2.5G, 2.5 generation. Nowadays we have 4G. GSM was first deployed in Finland in July 1991. GSM was first deployed in Finland in 1991. As of 2014, it has become the default global standard for mobile communication with over 90% market share. In 2014, its market share was 90%. But the future it will be decreased because we have now another two very popular 4G technology, LTE and WMAX. These are in deployment stage, or in some country it's already been deployed, so it will replace GSM. CDMA imply spread spectrum. It's a code division multiple access. We have two standards of CDMA, CDMA 1 and CDMA 2000. CDMA 2000 is also called 3G. CDMA imply which technology? Spread spectrum, and it uses a special coding scheme to transmit. For transmission it uses a special code, that's why it's called CDMA, code division multiple access. Now payment for data access or even voice access is typically based on usage. You normally pay based on usage. That's it for the wireless WAN. These were some of the wireless topology which we are using. See you in the next video.